So today's article starts out by asking a question, and that question is, are you always on your smartphone?
你是不是和我刚刚一样？别人在讲话的时候，你一直在滑你的手机。现在大家都有这个智慧型手机，英文呢就是 smartphones。大部分我们看到会是连在一起当一个字。那早期呢，这个手机我们会用这个戏谑的会说这个智障型手机，其实英文也可以有一个对应的字叫 dumb phones， 或者呢，其实中性一点，我们就可以说 basic cell phones。
I wonder what dumb phones would do. Nothing. Okay, now think about the answer to that question. Are you always using your cell phone? And then answer the next question too. Do you feel strange when it's not in your hand?
先自己心里默想一下自己的答案，再来我们看第二个问题哦。手机不在手里的时候，你会不会觉得哪里怪怪的？
Okay, so how did you answer these questions, Winnie?
I don't really depend on my phone usually.
Okay.
If I'm just going to get groceries, I can even leave without my phone. What about you?
Well, I guess I always take my phone with me, but I don't use it a lot. So I use it, well, that's not true. I use it a lot, but I don't use it for things like Facebook or games or things like that. Okay, now if you answered yes to these questions, you might be a smartphone zombie. Now here, the article tells us more about the problem. It says many people are addicted to their phones.
结果呢？其实如果你上面这两题答案，你的答案都是 yes， 有可能呢，文章说到这里，你就是其中之一个哦。他说现在很多人呢都一定要手里拿着手机。我们用 addicted 这个形容词，表示对某件事情上瘾。比如说 addicted to cigarettes，addicted to alcohol，就是对这个酒精或者吸香烟上瘾。It's usually not a good thing if you're addicted to something.
That's right. It usually hurts you in some way. Okay, so Winnie just taught us that if you're addicted to something, you have a hard time not using or doing that thing. Now, the article is asking you if you are addicted to your phone. Here it says, are you? Take our quiz to find out.
你会不会也担心自己不知不觉也对手机上瘾，成为这个手机 zombies， 就是僵尸，手机僵尸？今天呢，我们准备了一个小小的测验，让你自己检测看看。We have a small quiz today for you, right?
That's true. Okay, and don't worry, it is not a hard quiz. Now we're going to talk about this noun quiz. It's spelled Q-U-I-Z, quiz, and we're going to learn more about it now. Hey, we're talking about the noun quiz. Now, in the US or Canada, a quiz is a short test that you take to find out if you know something. Now, in other countries, like the UK, a quiz can be a kind of game that you play to answer questions and try to win a prize. Now, the people who know the most information or answers are the winners. Here's an example of quiz as a test. We had a quiz in history class this morning. One more time. We had a quiz in history class this morning.
Quiz 是这个测验，比较像是随堂测验的这种小练习。我们看到例句呢，就是说，我们今天早上会有这个历史小考。那小考呢，我们也有看过，比如说我们可以用 have a quiz， 或者是 take a quiz。那如果大一点的这个，比如说像是段考啊、月考啊，我们也还另外学过像是 test or an exam 这样的字，所以它们之间的程度是有点差别的。那像刚刚 Aaron 老师也有提到，有时候呢，像这个小游戏类的测验也可以用 quiz 这样的字，像文章呢就是比较像这类小游戏的测验。
Okay, Winnie, are you ready for the quiz?
I don't know if I like what we'll find out about myself. How do you take this quiz, though?
Okay, well, there are some instructions to do, and we're going to explain how to do it now. So here's what you do. You have to tell me how you feel about each sentence, okay? Now, you can answer from 0 to 4.
OK， 所以这是自我检测，所以你自己觉得，哎，自己符不符合这些叙述，然后呢，给0到4分评分。What does 0 and what does 4 mean?
Well, we're going to find out, and all the numbers in between, okay? So the first one, 0 means, or sorry, we'll start with 4.
Okay.
The first one, 4, means strongly agree.
OK， 这个越高分的话，就表示你越符合自己嘛。所以4呢，是表示非常同意 ，strongly 表示非常剧烈、强烈的认同。OK。
Okay. Now number 3 is agree.
所以3呢就是同意，大部分的时候是很符合的，同意 agree。
Right, so it's very much. This one's very strong.
Yeah.
This one's just agree. Here's number 2. Number 2 says sometimes.
Sometimes 就是偶尔，有时候是这样，有时候呢又不一定是这样。OK，and one is
One means disagree.
disagree， 就是我们看到 agree 前面加上 dis，dis 呢这个字首有相反的意思，所以 agree 的相反 disagree 就表示不同意或者是不认同。OK， 所以4的相反是0，还有一个0。
Okay, so 0 is strongly disagree.
所以这样大家看懂这两个字吗 ？Strongly 强烈的不认同。Okay, so now we know how to take this quiz. I'm ready.
Okay, so remember, strongly agree, agree, sometimes, disagree, strongly disagree. Okay, now here's the first sentence. I'm anxious when I forget to bring my smartphone with me.
如果你忘记带手机出门，你会东翻西找，甚至呢可能会觉得我干脆先回家一趟，拿手机再出门。Then you are anxious， 非常着急的，很焦虑的。我们可以用 anxious 这个字。
Okay, so we just learned that anxious means that you're very worried about something. So, Winnie, do you feel very worried when you forget to bring your smartphone with you? Now, this is different from leaving it at home. This is when you forget to bring it with you.
If I'm just gone for 10 minutes, then I'm not too worried.
Okay.
But if I'm gone all day, then probably a little.
Okay.
So I think I'm 2 sometimes.
Okay, so that's 2 points.
2
okay,
points.
so now on this quiz, Winnie has 2 points. Now let's look at the next sentence. It says, I check my Facebook and Line messages right after I wake up.
一起床就赶快看有没有脸书讯息，有没有 Line 讯息 Or young people now maybe Instagram instead.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of different social media things. You can include all of those, yeah. Okay, so here it said, I check Facebook and Line right after I wake up. Now we're going to look at the word check, which is a verb. Check is spelled C-H-E-C-K, check. Let's find out what it means. Okay, when you check something, you look at something to make sure you know that it is right or true. For example, can you check my answers to see if they're right? Sometimes when you check something, you are looking somewhere else to find more information. For example, I want to check my email to see if Tracy sent me a message. Here's another example. He checked the dictionary to find out the meaning of the word. One more time. He checked the dictionary to find out the meaning of the word.
Check 呢当动词有检查，比如说你做考题啊 ，you check the answers 对答案。另外呢 ，teachers check everyone's homework。那文章这里呢是没有正确答案的哦，而是指这个查证、查看的意思。比如说你查看你的脸书啊，或者是 Line 的讯息啊，或者像范例是查字典 ，check the dictionary. If you're going to travel, you'll have to check or double check your plane tickets. 所以你再三确认，我们可以用 double check.
Okay, so Winnie, what about you? Do you check your Facebook or Line or Instagram or Snapchat as soon as you wake up?
No, I usually wait until I'm on the MRT or when to start checking them, unless it's super urgent.
Okay.
所以除非是非常紧急的讯息，不然大部分我都是比如说搭车啊、通车的时候才会看它们。Or if it's weekend, I want to stay in bed a little later. I'll check my Facebook while still
in bed.
Mm-hmm. 对 I'm not awake enough to check them. What about you?
Okay, well, we're going to find out my answers after we talk about the article. Okay, so what would you say that's 2 points sometimes or?
Yeah, sometimes.
Okay, so in number 1 you had 2 points. Now in number 2 you have 2 more points.
Sometimes.
So you're at 4. Okay. Okay, so here's the next question. It says, I use my smartphone even when it's about to die.
下一个这个叙述呢是说你手机快没电了，还是要用手机。我们用 be about to do something 表示即将、即时、马上要发生某件事情了。But the phone is about to die.
Of course, your phone isn't really going to die.
No, 不是真的要死掉了啦。这里我们用 die 呢是有一点俏皮，有一点点这个拟人的味道在。因为呢，其实只是表示快没有电力了 ，so the battery is low。比如说可能剩下4-5%电力这样，但其实呢，还没有要死掉啦，只是说我们可以用这样的方式 ，Your phone is about to die 来表示。
Okay, so Winnie, if the battery in your phone is about to die, do you still use it?
I don't have a power bank， 没有这个行动电源 ，so it might happen to me. But if it's 4 or 5% left, I might try to use it less in case there's anything happened and I'll need it really badly. So I'll say 1. Disagree.
Okay, so Winnie, you had 2 points and then 2 points and now you have 1. So now you have 5 points.
5 already.
Okay, so let's find out the next sentence. The article says, my friends and family complain because I'm always on my smartphone.
下一个叙述呢是说你的朋友和家人都一直在抱怨，一直在用手机。
Okay, now remember when you complain, you say that you are not happy about something.
这句呢，我们用 complain 表示抱怨，抱怨某事物呢，我们后面可以加 about complain about weather, complain about food， 后面可以加任何你想抱怨的事物。
Okay, so do your family and friends tell you that they're not happy about how much you use your phone?
Nope, I complain about them always being on the phone more. So I guess I'm 0 for this one.
All right, so Winnie, that means you're still at 5 points.
Yeah.
Okay, well now the article asks, what's your score? Now this simple question used the word score. Score here is a noun. It's spelled S-C-O-R-E, score. Let's take a closer look. So a score is the total number of points people have at the end of a game or a competition. If one basketball team has 30 points and the other team has 45 points, we can say the score is 30 to 45. Here's another example. The baseball game score was 4-3. One more time. The baseball game score was 4-3.
Score 呢，在这里是当名词，就是分数的意思。像这个文章我们看到 What's your score？ 你可以就拿来问别人，比如说考试的分数啦。那如果一般呢是这个体育的比赛啊，或是等等竞赛的比分，你也可以说 What's the score of today's baseball game？ 那这个例句呢就是回答啦，是说4-3，我们就可以说 The score was 4-3.
Okay, so now we know Winnie's score is 5. Let's find out what that means. Here the article tells us 0 to 5 points. Congratulations! You're not addicted to your smartphone at all.
Yeah, 0到5分呢，他说这里是说你一点都没有手机成瘾的问题啦。所以呢，其实我已经 I'm right at 5，其实蛮边边低空飞过啦。What if you get more than 5?
Well, good question. So I think it's pretty hard to get a low score like that. Well, let's find out what happens if your score is higher. Here it says 6 to 11 points. Be careful. You show some signs of addiction.
如果你是拿到6到11分吗 ？You show signs of addiction。我们刚刚有学过 addicted 是形容词，表示上瘾的。这里我们看到 addiction 是 tion 结尾，其实很好猜，就是上瘾的名词啦。So signs of addiction 就是你可能已经有上瘾的迹象了哦。So be careful.
Good. All right. So we're going to talk about careful now. It's an adjective. It's spelled C-A-R-E-F-U-L. Careful. Someone who is careful tries very hard to think about what they are doing so that they do it correctly or safely. When you say be careful to someone, you are telling them to think about what they are doing so that nothing bad happens. Here's an example. My mother is a very careful driver. She never drives too fast. One more time. My mother is a very careful driver. She never drives too fast.
Careful 呢是个形容词，它从 care 关心后面呢加上 ful 这个形容词这个字尾，表示小心的。比如像文章一样，如果你要提醒别人要小心的话，我们可以用祈使句这样的句型，用 be 动词 be careful 要小心哦。另外呢，我们可以说 be careful with something. You should be careful with the pan because it might still be very hot. 要小心煎锅，因为它可能还很烫。Careful 呢也可以拿来形容人，就表示某个人很仔细、很谨慎的。像例句我们说 a careful driver 就是很谨慎。
Okay, so if you're not careful with your phone, you could get addicted.
What about if you get more than 11 points?
Okay, well, the article tells us now it says 12 to 16 points. Watch out! You spend way too much time on your phone. Put it down.
没错，我们用 watch out 其实跟 be careful 意思一样，就是小心注意哦这样的意思。因为你已经12到16分 ，that means you almost get 4 points for each sentence。那就表示你大部分时间真的都在用手机。Time to put it down， 该放下手机了。
Okay, so Winnie, do you spend way too much time on your phone?
I got 5 points, so I think I'm pretty well behaved.
I think so too.
But I think our generation matters too. I didn't grow up in a smartphones generation,
Me
so
neither.
That's probably why it doesn't play a huge role in my life.
And that makes a lot of sense. Unfortunately, we don't have any more time to talk about Winnie's quiz, but if you stay tuned, we're going to go to today's magic box, and then we're going to find out about me in our review time.